Hello friends, welcome to CS tutorial. Today we'll be solving problem 189, rotate array. And problem statement says, given an array, rotate the array to the right by k steps, where k is non-negative. Follow up will be try to come up with as many solutions as you can. There are at least three different ways to solve this problem. Could you do it in place with off one extra space? An explanation, an example will be given this array nums and you have k is equal to 3, we want to rotate the array to the right by k steps, which means we want to move the last k element to the front. So we rotate, well, we're going to be rotating it. The first step is to move 7 all the way back to 1, to position 1, and move everything up. And then move 6, and then move 5, as we have an example here, and we rotate it. For example 2, we'll do the same thing. And without wasting too much time, we're going to go ahead and start solving this problem, and we can explain a little bit more when we're done. For this solution, we're going to need to take the length of the norms array, and we're going to need a prev pointer and a temp. Should be initialized as 0. Um, then we want to go our through our array k times, essentially. So int I is equal to 0, I is less than k, I plus plus. And say prev will be equal to norms of length minus 1, which gives us the last element of norms in norms. And we want to say for int of j is equal to 0, j is less than length j plus plus. Essentially, now we're going to rotate the array, and then when we're done rotating, we're going to assign prev to the initial previous position. So how do we do this? We say we're going to use our temp will be equal to norms at j, because we're going to be replacing that element in the first run, and norms at j will be equal to prev, and prev will be equal to temp. And let's run this code, and then I'll explain a little bit more. As you can see, we get the correct solution. So essentially in here, well, from here we assign the last value in our array to prev, and then going through the loop here, the for loop here, we first of all take the value, the value in the zeroth position, which in this case here, in the case of our first example, is 1, and we store it in temp, and then we replace that value with prev. So now we have 7 in place of 1. And in order for us to continue this and move everything over, we have to do it for every value in the norms array. So every time we run through this program, for every rotation we have to do, we have to rotate every element by one step forward. And as you can see, the solution is correct. If we submit this solution, we should have a correct answer. Um, due to Probably the Wi-Fi or something is taking a longer time to load. But like the problem said, there are multiple ways to solve this problem. So I'll ask you to try out something new. Let this be you can start off from this solution I've given and just improve on it. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please subscribe and leave a like, and happy coding.